Tov Yeladim.
Shalom, Rabbi. Shalom, Rabbi.
Shalom.
All righty, let's start our week off with some prayer, the Shema, and the Ten Commandments. Let's start off with Lara Land. Yeshua's going to pray. Lara's going to do the Shema, and Shmui's going to do the Ten Commandments.
Thank you, Lord, for this day, for giving us, and please help us, for we learn more and that we could obey your words in Yeshua's name. Amen. Shema Israel, Yehovah Elohim, Yehovah Echad. Baruch Shekeba Malchut Eto Leolam Baruch. Hear Israel, the Lord our God is one God. And you like you, I don't know. And you like you got brother Egypt. You don't have any other things on my face. You don't have. Do not. Do not. In the Lord and vain. Keep the Sabbath holy and in the fast. Do not murder. Do not commit adultery. Do not kill. Do not lie. Do not covet.
Everybody, Shmui, the big thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. La 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 la. Good job there, Shmooey man. All righty, we're starting Parasha number 21. In Shemot, Exodus chapter 30, verse 11 through chapter 34, verse 35. All right. Who wants to read? Who wants to read? Yadiel, read verse 31 and 32. Lev, you'll be next.
Moshe went back to Adonai and said, "Please, these people have committed a terrible sin. They have made themselves a god out of gold. Now, if you will just forgive their sins, but if you won't, then I beg you, blot me out of your book which you have written."
Very good, Yadiel. Very good. All right. What does it mean to blot me out? What does it mean to blot something out? Let's start out with Riette. See there? I see half a chair. There she is.
I guess it's kind of like scratching them out or like disqualifying them.
What do you mean scratching it out? I had an itch on my back and I scratched it.
No, I mean like with like a pen, I guess. I don't. It's like saying like that that person is it's like they're canceling that they're in the book of life. I guess it's a bit difficult to explain, but I do know what it means.
All right, can you give an example of it, Riette?
Okay. Maybe if somebody has like a ticket to the theater and then they're about to go, but say their dog eats the ticket or something, then they can't go to the theater anymore because like the ticket is ruined.
So blotting out is like removing the ticket?
Kind of.
Kind of. All right. Let's go over to Lev. Clever baloney. Clever baloney. Abertoni. What does it mean to blot something out? Well, wrong button, Mia.
Sorry. What I think about like the blotting out is like I think it's to erase forever.
To erase forever. Can you give me an examples of blotting something out?
Like let's say you're writing something and then you figure out that like let's say you're writing something for school, but you're writing down everything the the book tells you. But then you realize that you're not paraphrasing. And then like you erase it and you don't write that paragraph again.
Okay, that was a pretty good example. Let's go over to Yeshua. Yeshua, what does it mean? Moses is saying, Moshe is saying, blot me out of your book. What does blot him out mean?
It's like erasing the person out. It's like taking the person out of the Bible. Like when my mom writes a word that doesn't make us like that does for my homework, and she spells it wrong. She scribbles it. She covers it with the pen. She covers it by scribbling it, the word.
Oh, so she's scribbling it out. So Moshe is saying that Jehovah scribble me out.
Yeah, it's like he took Moshe out of the Bible. It's like covering the person.
Out of the Bible or out of something else?
It's taking away the name out of the Bible.
Okay, that's a very good example. Scribbling something else. All right, let's go over to Yadiel. Yadiel, why would Moshe say to Jehovah, blot him out since he didn't do anything wrong? This is what he's up on the mountain and people made the golden calf. You know the account, the story of the golden calf?
No.
All right, hold on a second. Mia, explain to Yadiel the account of the golden calf. What's Moshe talking about?
Okay, so the beginnings of the golden calf, first it began that the Lord told Moshe to take the Israelites out of Egypt. So after 10 plagues, Pharaoh finally told to let them go because the Lord had used them for his glory. So after a while in the desert, after wandering around for so long, the Lord then calls Moshe up to Mount Sinai to talk to him. So as he's there for 40 days and 40 nights, eating nothing or drinking anything, the Lord gives him the 10 Commandments that we know of today. And during this time, the people of Israel had left Egypt, but the customs of Egypt, like the idols and the worship and stuff like that, didn't leave them. So the people, since they still weren't trusting God yet, and the fact that they became impatient, they told Moshe's brother Aaron, who was in charge of them, to make them a god, to make them gods to go ahead of them, basically to lead them, just like how Jehovah was leading them. So Aaron told them to take anything like gold off of their sons and daughters, like earrings, necklaces, rings, stuff like that. And then they melted it down and made it into a calf of gold. And so they did it until Aaron said, "This is the God who brought you out of the land of Egypt." And they did a feast the next day. After they ate in front of the God, then they got up and did bad. Then they ended up doing bad things. And then Moshe, who's with the Lord, Jehovah then tells Moshe that the people that were brought out of Egypt, they turned away so quickly. And then Jehovah says to Moshe, "Leave me so that my anger can blaze up against them, and I'll make a great nation out of you instead," he tells Moshe. And Moshe
Okay.
reminds.
All right.
Oops.
Going a little too much. All right.
Yeah.
So basically, what me was saying there, yada yada, is we left Egypt, and in Egypt there were all these pagan idols that people used to give offerings to, pray to, and stuff like that, like a Catholic church. Okay. So Moses goes up on the mountain to talk with God, and he's there for 40 days and 40 nights, and the people are camping down at the base of the mountain, and they don't know what happened to Moses, and they say, make us a god. They say to the leader, Aaron, make us a god so that we can pray to it, because they don't know how to pray to a god that they can't see. And they make a golden calf and they pray to it. So Moses says to God, now if you will just forgive their sin, if you won't, then I beg you, blot me out of your book which you have written. Okay? So let's go to Marley. We'll go to Marley, we'll come back to you, yada yada. Marley, why
Yes.
would Moses say blot him out?
Well, in place of the people that have done that because of the golden calf, Moses wants to be taken out instead of the people. Because it's God's people.
No, he says, if you won't forgive their sin, then blot me out also. Like people were going to be blotted out because they were sinning. And now Moshe says to God, blot me out also. He didn't do anything wrong.
Well, he's kind of taking their sin so he could be blotted out. Well, not taking their sin, but taking their place.
Let's see, Victoria, what do you think? Why didn't Moshe say blot me out? If you're not going to forgive their sin, then blot me out. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. He did everything God asked him. He took them out of Egypt. He led them on the Reed Sea. He's up on the mountain getting the boat.
Yeah, I think it's because he didn't want to live with like the fact that they were probably not going to heaven or like they were gonna be blotted out or something like that. So
But he didn't do anything wrong.
yes, but he knew that they were like they were gonna be blotted out or no, I mean, yeah, that they were not going to heaven, maybe. So he just like I guess did it for them in place of for like all of them.
But he didn't do anything wrong, and he's saying, "Kill me, send me to hell." But if you're not in heaven, you're going to be in hell, right?
Yeah.
Why does he want to go to hell? He didn't do anything wrong.
Is he wait, when he said that he like he took the place for all of them, right? And then they're going to heaven probably,
Well,
right?
read verse 31 and 32, Victoria, out loud.
Okay. Moshe went back to Adonai and said, "Please, these people have committed a terrible sin. They have made themselves a god, but a god out of gold. Now, if you will just forgive their sin, but if you won't, then I beg you, blot me out of your book which you have written."
So
Oh,
the
yeah.
book is the book of life, and the book
Yeah.
of life is you got to get in that book so that can get into heaven. That's your ticket. So why is
Yeah.
he saying, blot me out? I mean, he was up on the mountain listening and talking with God and getting the commandment.
Well, well, yeah, like, so if God wasn't gonna forgive their sins, he didn't want to like, I think he didn't want to like know that that would happen to all of them. So he just thought that it would be better for just one person to take it all for them instead of all of them going.
No, they're gonna not. God doesn't forgive their sin. They're all going to hell.
Oh, oh my gosh. Then I don't know.
Okay, let's see what Adrian thinks. Adrian's awake this morning. Hey, Adrian, what's going on, man? What do you think?
Sorry, I'm really tired. Am I gonna? Could you please repeat the question?
No. Let me go over to Allie Mae. You were doing something else on the computer. I was watching your eyes. I have to talk with your parents, Adrian. Allie Mae, what do you think? Don't you think it's pretty silly of Moshe? He didn't do anything wrong, man.
Well, let's see. I'm not really sure why he would do that though, because I mean, if they're all gonna go to hell, then why would you want to go to hell too? I mean, but like, doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. Why would he do something like that?
Um, I don't know.
Did you do something like that?
No.
No way, man. Let them go to hell themselves, right?
Yeah, it's their fault. They're the
How,
ones that supposed to do it.
okay. All right. So let's go to Mia. She's got her hand up. Mia's got her hand up.
So I wanted to say was I think the reason why Moshe decided to do this was okay. So I'm guessing that Moshe was willing to get blotted out of the book of life, which means becoming dead to God, than for all Israel to become dead to God. Because as we all remember, the promise the Lord did with our ancestors, Moshe reminded God of that promise. Also, Moshe I think remembers that the Lord used Pharaoh and all of Egypt for his own glory. So I think Moshe realizes that Yahweh's gonna get his glory taken away if he kills all of his people.
Okay. Interesting way of looking at it. Yadiel had his hand up. Yadiel, what do you think?
So like Moshe said that for like the terrible sin, just he's saying to blot me out of his book because so he could take the sin for the other people because they don't know about God.
So he's willing to take their sins?
Yeah.
Would you take a spanking for your little brother? Like mom says, you know, no, no, let him get the spanking, right?
No, I didn't get it. I wouldn't. I would barely get him.
Well, let's say your mother was gonna, your little brother broke something. Your mother was gonna give him a big old spanking. Would you say, Ma, give me the spanking instead of giving him the spanking?
No, it's his fault that he did that.
Yeah, well, this is Moshe. Moshe's willing to take the spanking for all of Israel. Don't you think that's kind of crazy?
That's well, I wish I could take a spanking. Like it won't really hurt for him.
So he's gonna take a spanking for all them, but you wouldn't take a spanking for your brother?
No, if I had to, I probably will.
Well, I just asked you a simple question, and you said no way, man. What he's the one that did the he's the one that broke the lamp.
No, like if it's like really like someone's kidnapping him and I have to get a spanking for him.
Like mom's going to get the chancleta, and she's gonna give your brother a good spanking, big time spanking, big time where he's gonna cry for a week. Would
Well,
you? Would you? Would
he's
you?
only 5, so my mom won't go that hard on him.
Oh, mom's really mad.
Well,
He's
my mom,
from,
he's not only 5, so my mom won't go that hard on him.
well, what? She's mad. She's super mad. And this is like the third time he did something in the same day. Like, he's just having a real bad day, he's in a real bad mood. And she's had enough of his banana pudding pie. And she's gonna give him a whooping that he's never gonna forget. And you're gonna would you step in and say, Ma, I'll take the punishment for my bro?
I would just say, I'd just say like to take cover, like the
You just say take cover,
yeah.
but you wouldn't take the spanking for him.
No, I'll be like, I don't know where he is. I don't know.
Oh, so you'd lie.
Well, like if they tell me like where is he, I'll probably go.
You give him up because you don't want the spanking.
Well, I can't lie.
Well, that's correct. You can't lie, but I'm asking you, would you take the punishment for your bro? I mean, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt real bad.
Well, probably because maybe if I didn't do anything, she'll probably not go as hard.
No, she's gonna give you the same whooping that she was gonna give little bro.
Well, I am probably stronger than him, so I'll probably take it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, mom's got smoke coming out of her ears. She's real mad.
That's not possible.
Well, it's a saying, meaning like, you ever see mom like get red in the face when she's so mad?
Like, not red. She doesn't get red. She just like ignores people when she's mad.
She ignores you when she's mad at you?
Yeah. Well, not all the time. She'll like she'll help me with stuff and stuff. Like if I did something bad and stuff, she'll help me, but she won't like fully ignore me. Like
Okay.
something stupid, she'll like ignore me.
What about you, Junior? Would you take punishment for Yadiel? I mean, Yadiel is gonna get a serious whooping. Would you say, sit here, your sister, I'll take it for him?
Depending on what he did, then I would have to.
Well, he did something real bad, like baddest thing he could ever do. Just super, 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 super bad.
Then I wouldn't, because he would have to learn that he's not supposed to do that.
Okay, so you're not gonna take his punishment. He's got to learn.
No, if it's like in that case really, really, really bad, you know, I can't just be like, oh, I'll do it so he can get away with it, because then that would just increase his chance of doing it again. So if it's something like that, then no, because he would have to learn that he can't do that.
Well, Moshe is willing to. Okay, wait, before I ask you the next question, Yadiel's got his hand up. Take your hand up, Yadiel.
Yes.
Okay.
So, why I keep a seat? I don't really like take hit. I don't really like take a hit for anyone. Well, I would probably like keep a secret. Like, let's say, you had to take a shower and you didn't do it in time. I'll keep a secret and not tell.
Well, this is not a secret. This is well, like what I said to Junior. You know, this is something really, really, really bad. Jehovah Father is so mad. He's willing to destroy all these, not just spank them, kill them, and send them to hell. And
I don't get angry.
huh?
No, he doesn't get angry.
Well, God said, I'm going to blot these people out. God said he's slow to anger. That doesn't mean he doesn't get angry. He did flood the world, right? You believe that he flooded the world?
Yeah.
You believe that he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah with fire from heaven?
No. Well, yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So God does get angry. So Junior's saying, I wouldn't take the punishment. All right, let's go over to Tiffany. Tiffany, Ario's gonna get he's gonna get a whooping. A serious whooping. He did something super bad, and your mom is super mad, and she's gonna get Darwin super, super mad. Would you take the punishment for your brother Ario? I'll take that as a no.
I mean, it depends on what he did. What he did.
He did something super bad.
Like bad or stupid bad? Which bad?
Super bad, super stupid bad.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty bad. I I don't want to say. I feel bad if I say no.
But this is gonna hurt you real bad, Tiffany.
That's what I think. I feel bad if I say no, but I didn't do anything wrong. But then I think about how bad the beating's gonna be, and then I kind of like Moses had some courage to say that.
I mean, this is gonna hurt you so bad you're not gonna be able to sit down for a week.
I feel like it's gonna hurt so bad I'll remember it when I'm 80 years old.
You know, like when he broke your DS.
Oh no, he can get a beating for that.
You know, he can get the beating for the DS, and you're not gonna take the punishment.
Yeah, he can take that beating. He can. But I want to say I feel bad about it. I know I will. Like I feel like if the area does get beat, I'll probably feel real bad about it.
So about Ariel, would he feel bad because you're taking his beating? Or he'd be like, that looks like it hurts too.
You know, that's true. Then I think of that, and I'm like, oh no, Ariel can take a beating. It's fine.
Because he's probably gonna do it again, and you know, you got to take this beating.
That's true. I feel like everyone has to take their own beating.
But then why is Moshe willing to take the beating for these people that did something stupid bad?
I mean, throughout when you look at Moses, like his life in the Bible, when it comes to the Israelites, it seems that he's very that they're very valuable. Like he cares about them, even though many times he tells God to kill him right now because he can't deal with them anymore. Like even before he actually had a relationship with God, he killed an Egyptian for whipping an Israelite.
Yeah, so she can be blotted out, but you're not willing to take the punishment for your brother.
I didn't say I wasn't willing. I'm just saying it's. I gotta think about it.
But you know he's going to do something stupid later on.
I mean, so Moses also didn't know they were probably gonna be. They were gonna stumble again and again and again and again, and each time Moses is gonna ask God to forgive them or ask God to kill him because he can't deal with them anymore.
All right, let's say, Ariel, would you take a beating for Tiffany? She did something so stupid bad, and your mom is super, super, super angry. Would you take a beating for Tiffany? And she won't even forgive you for the DS?
I mean, you probably have to think about it. Like, I'm not really sure.
You're not really sure. It's like, Tiffany, you take it. You did it. You take it, man. Take it like a big girl.
Um, you probably, like, with the DS, I probably understand that, yeah, I did break that, but like,
We have this recording, right? we have that confession.
We got the confession recorded.
I'm not really sure.
Well, this is an interesting group. Not really sure. Let's go to another one that has a sibling. Marley, would you take a beating for Adrian? Adrian did something stupid again. He's not paying attention again. And
Well, like what um Junior and Tiffany said, it depends on what they did.
God is going to blot Israel out. Moses is saying, if you're going to, destroy them, then destroy me too. Are you willing to die for Adrian? I mean, he's constantly messing up.
I don't think so.
He's like, yeah, let him get his beating. Because it's your job today. You're in Riyadh's job today. Tell mom and dad that Adrian was not paying attention in class today. Your job. I'm giving you that job.
All right.
Adrian wasn't paying attention in class today.
Yeah.
Okay. Riyadh, you gonna do that?
Yep. I would feel bad doing it though.
Well, you weren't the one that was doing it. Adrian was playing on the computer. Oh, I'm tired. That's such a bologna sandwich.
True.
So he lied and he wasn't paying attention because he was doing something else on the computer.
Yeah.
We're all sitting here. Everybody else has been able to answer.
Yeah.
And I'm watching his face. That's why we got the cameras on.
Right.
Okay. But Marley just said now. Would you be willing to take Adrian's punishment, Briette?
Well, I guess it depends on what he did. Like maybe if
He did the worst thing in the world. I mean,
okay, I probably wouldn't.
Mom's got steam coming out of her ears.
I probably wouldn't take that spanking, because he's a teenager and he needs to learn. Because like when he goes out into the open world, then he needs to have his lessons learned. And our mom says that he's a teenager and he can be a bit rebellious sometimes, but he's like, I don't want to throw him under the bus. He is a good person.
He's a good person, but he keeps messing up. He's rebellious.
Yeah.
His red hair is rebelling. Okay, so the two sisters are not willing to take Adrian's punishment. Okay. Tiffany and Ariel are not going to take each other's punishment. Yadiel's not going to take his punishment for his little brother, but now he's got his hand up.
Well, if my mom was mad at my brother, she'll won't let me take the punishment. She'll just let my brother take the punishment.
Yeah, but we're saying that you could.
Oh, well, I'll probably I'll take the punishment.
Sure. I mean, mom's got.
At least I won't die.
Okay, well, you're gonna hurt, man. It's gonna be painful. Lots and lots of pain.
It'll heal up in one day.
No, it's gonna hurt for a week, man.
If it's for a week, I'll never do it again.
No, but it's your brother.
Well, what do you mean?
It's a little noise box.
Well, he's kind of nosy, but I still love him.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna mess up again, and mom's gonna be mad again, like in another day.
Well, I'll just tell him just to hide somewhere.
And you're like, my butt's still hurting from yesterday.
Yeah. I'll tell him a secret place so he can hide. That I know one that no one knows.
What'd you say?
I'll just tell him a secret place so he will hide because he doesn't know. He doesn't really.
Mom's gonna ask you, where's your brother, Yadiel? She's gonna ask you, where did you tell him to hide?
Well, my mom doesn't know about this. Right behind our couch, he got hide, and my mom doesn't know about that.
My mom's gonna ask you, Yadiel, where's your brother? He's gonna get it now. I am super angry. Mom might be using some bad language.
I'll be like, I'm going to the bathroom.
She's gonna tell me where your brother is before you go to the bathroom, or I'm gonna get you too.
Probably hide with him.
You're gonna be able to fit behind that couch the way your brother does?
Yeah. Well, I figured it out, so I could fit behind there, and he can.
You think mom's not gonna be able to find you?
No.
I mean,
Attic.
and sooner or later you're gonna make a noise and she's gonna hear you.
We can hide in the attic, and there's lots of stuff in the attic, so it'll be hard to find us.
Is there air conditioning up in the attic?
It's a window.
It's kind of hot out today. What about if you have to go to the bathroom? Or you get hungry, you want a drink?
Well, I wouldn't try to get anything. I just hide. I don't really need anything up there.
You will. You'll need something to eat. You like eating, right? You eat every day?
No, not. Oh yeah, every day.
You drink something every day?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna need something to eat, and you're gonna have to go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom every day?
Well, not every day.
You don't go to the bathroom every day? You don't go pee-pee every day?
No.
Well, that's not good. You should.
Well, I go to the bathroom not almost all the time, but on some days I don't go.
Well, you should get that checked out. All right, let's go to one more person. Yeshua. Mom's gonna get. Sammy did something. Shmooey just did something, and Mom got dad, and Shmooey's gonna take a beating. He's gonna get a whooping. Dad's gonna get out the stick from outside. He's gonna beat Shmooey to a pulp. Would you say, Dad, I'll take Shmooey's punishment?
I would say no.
You wouldn't take Shmooey's punishment?
No, because he did something bad and stupid.
Yeah, but he did something bad and stupid, but he's gonna be crying.
I would take that punishment.
Nah.
Nana.
So you let Shmooey take the punishment, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, wait, Victoria, you want to say something?
Yeah, wait, hold on. Wait.
Gotta get off the phone and get it on the computer. Go ahead, talk.
Okay. Sometimes I get blamed or like yelled at for playing with my brothers, like play fighting or whatever, because they're a lot stronger than me and sometimes they hurt me by accident and my mom gets mad.
But your brothers are older,
Yeah.
and mom really can't hurt them.
No.
So they're not going to be afraid of mom, right?
Well, not that they're afraid, like they'll listen to her, but yeah.
Well, would you take punishment for somebody you didn't know?
Depends what the punishment is.
Go into hell.
No. That no.
No. All right, that's the next one. Allie Mae, would you take punishment for somebody you didn't know?
No,
Why not?
because one, I don't know them, and two, like, who wants to die for somebody you don't even know and go to hell?
This is like a cousin that's like you've never really met, never talked to. Cousin that's like your father's brother's son that you've never even had a conversation with.
Yeah, no.
No.
If it's on my dad's side, then no.
Okay, so what if it's on your mom's side?
Oh, I'll think about it.
Okay.
My
Yada yada.
mom's side is a little bit better than my dad's side, that's for sure.
Okay. That's interesting. Yadiel's got his hand up again. Yadiel.
Well, if you take your sin for someone else, like Victoria said, she won't do it because, like, to go to hell. Like, if you take like someone's sin, they go to hell. God will like not allow that. He'll like just like how to say this? He'll like let you stay in heaven for doing something like that like sacrificing something for that.
You mean something else can't die for your sin?
Yeah.
Like, would you take punishment for somebody else's sin? Somebody you didn't really even know?
Well, if I knew them, I'll probably do it.
Cousin that you never met.
Yeah, he's still part of the family.
If you've never met him, he's like the cousin is your mother's this person is your grandmother's cousin's cousin from Puerto Rico that you've never met.
Well, yeah.
Are you gonna die for them?
Yeah, but God won't allow like me to die for me doing something like that.
All right, let's go over to Marley. Marley, what do you think? Would you die for a cousin that you've never met?
Well, probably not. Definitely no, actually.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Okay, Lev. Would you die for a cousin that you've never met?
Uh,
Never ever met. Never.
no, but
No.
probably with no, but probably with God's strength we could do it, but no human can do that without God's strength.
But so you say no. I'm not gonna. No, I don't know who that person is. What about you, Mia?
It's a hard decision to say. It's like, for me, I don't think I'm ready to do something like that. I mean, maybe with the Lord's strength and like his kind of love that he has for us, maybe. But I'm not sure. I'm just a human. I wouldn't be able to do something like that.
Let's go over to Ariel and Tiffany. Where do they go? There they are. Tiffany, would you die for a cousin that you've never met?
When it comes, probably not. I don't know the cousin. I would probably be like, I don't know, you did what you had to do. You did what you did. Now you gotta suffer the consequences. And I have no emotional attachment to that person at all.
Your cousin, like your father, cousin's cousin from yours, whoever your dad's from.
We're the only connection we have is by blood, but there's no emotional connection to make it anything special.
What about you, Ariel?
Ariel had to use the bathroom.
Oh, he wanted to get out of it. All right. Now, Yeshua says in the Brit Hadashah, the New Testament, he says, no greater love than somebody lay down their life for somebody else. Moshe didn't meet all the people of Israel. He led them out of Egypt. They are cousins because it's the children of Israel. So they're cousins. And he's willing to die, have his name blotted out of the book of life for these other people. Real great representation of what Yeshua did. Somebody else can pay your price. Yeshua paid our price. So it gives us an opportunity to get that to the Father. And this is what Moshe was doing. It's what it's called is intercession. He was willing to intercede and give up his soul so that the children of Israel would have their sins blotted out. But they made a golden calf. Now God is really angry with them. Now let's go into one other little lesson. Something to think about, guys. Something to greatly think about. Let's see what we got here. All right. Lev, you had your hand up second. Read verse 9.
You are not to offer unauthorized, strange incense on it, or a burnt offering or a grain offering, and you are not to pour a drink offering on it.
All right, so we're talking about offering strange things. What would be offering something strange to the Lord? What about Yeshua? Yeshua, what would be something that would not be okay to offer to the Lord?
Pigs?
What?
Pig?
But didn't God make the pig?
Yes, but it's not holy. It's not good for eating. It eats garbage.
But a lot of your dad's family eats pig.
Yes.
Okay, so we can't offer pig. Victoria's got her hand up.
A liquid would be beer.
You don't think God wants a beer?
No.
Why not? Didn't he make the beer?
Oh, it's if you drink like a lot of beer, you're gonna get drunk, and God doesn't want that.
How much beer do you think God would have to drink to get drunk?
Um, uh, maybe like 2 cups.
God's
Wait,
pretty
no,
big.
no, he wouldn't get drunk because he wouldn't drink it. But if he say he were, I don't think so. But if he were, he would probably get drunk like around this, like 2 cups. I don't know.
Okay. Yadiel's got his hand up. Yadiel.
Well, like beer is just created by the earth, and like he God wants something, like he wants like you to follow him instead of like things that were created by the earth.
You mean you can get beer out of a rock? Well, you said beer was created out of the earth. What do you know? How do you make beer?
Well, I don't know.
Well, what do you mean beer was created out of the earth? Can you dig for beer?
Like people made beer instead of people made beer.
Okay. Junior, what do you think something would be unauthorized to offer to the Lord?
Like an idol.
Well, wouldn't you be offering to the idol instead of to the Lord? But I'm talking about offering something to the Lord.
Oh,
Offering an idol to the Lord.
okay. So then, um, unauthorized. Maybe like a lie, because like someone could like be a liar and then they're presenting themselves to the Lord.
Or somebody could be a liar and then they're presenting themselves to the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be, couldn't do that. Marley, probably one.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
Another strange incense or thing you can't offer to God, I assume.
Yes.
Well, I know that what you can give God is um animals who can chew the cud and have split hoof, because I don't know why actually, but
Name one of the animals that you can offer.
um a cow
You can offer a cow?
can.
What about what you can't?
You can't offer pig or horse.
A horse doesn't have a split hoof?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay. Briette, what can't you offer to the Lord?
Um, well, you can't offer like she named the pig and the horse. I don't I don't think you can wait. No, I think wait a sec. Do deer chew the cud?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I think deer are so like not that. Um, thinking about like beasts of the field. Um, so like, is it just like beasts of the field?
What'd you say, Briette?
Is it like just the subject of like beasts of the field?
Oh, we're trying to see to see if you know what you can and can't offer. We're trying to. It doesn't always have to be meat or an animal. What can and can't you offer to the Lord otherwise?
Ah, okay. I don't think that you could like I don't think you can offer like a monkey or anything like that.
No monkeys are too cute to offer.
Yeah, too cute, way too cute. And speaking of monkey, I've got this monkey stuffed animal.
Okay. Allie Mae's got her hand up.
You can offer like plants you can offer wheat and barley.
Wheat and barley. What about broccoli?
I don't think you can offer broccoli.
Right, because God does not like broccoli.
I don't know about that.
Broccoli is from the pit of hell.
No, it's not.
Then why can't you offer it to him?
I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to. Like
I'm
you
gonna.
could offer you could offer anything to him. Like if you're growing something in your garden, like if you're growing broccoli in your garden, you could offer that to him because that could be the first fruits of your harvest. Yeah, I forgot the word there.
I'm gonna offer God my broccoli.
Why? So you don't have to eat it.
That's right. Since God made it, He can eat it.
Just
All
send it to me.
right.
I'll eat it.
Yadiel's got his hand up. One last. Go ahead, Yadiel.
Wait, I was gonna ask a question.
Go ahead.
The first thing I was gonna say is that you can't offer money to the Lord. You can't offer money to the Lord.
Well, one second. Sort of, but it's an offering. It's a different type of offering. Because you offer gold and silver. Remember for the 10th, a meeting we were talking about that 2 weeks ago. That was an offering. Everybody, the Lord said, everybody's just willing to give an offering.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's 10 o'clock. We're gonna end our class for today. We're just gonna meet Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week, and then we're going to take a couple-week break. We're gonna meet this week. Well, I'll tell you at the end of the week on Wednesday if we're gonna meet on Thursday. But then we're gonna take a 2 or 3 week break because I'm gonna be moving. I got to pack and all the other stuff and things like that. But mid July, we'll start off maybe the third week in July. So I'll tell your parents. I'll keep you guys updated. Right now, this week we'll meet Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. Okay, I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10. Allie Mae was first.
7.
You got it.
Thank you, Lord, for this day, and thank you for letting us have another day of life, and thank you for letting us be able to get on class and learn about your word, and thank you for letting us have a shelter over our heads and a bed to sleep in. In Yeshua's name, amen.
Amen. Have a great day, guys. Shalom.
Shalom.